Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday. Friday night, it's already Saturday for me. 3 a.m. We were in love, and now we are here doing the 171 stream. 171, 171 YouTube video. Chilling in our craters. So, Embark came up with a new change, a new update on the game mechanics. Which I'm not really very happy with it. So I'm just gonna go through. I don't know if I have access, if it's on the patch notes. It was on the Discord. Let me see if it's here on the patch notes. No. Let me see. News. The fourth expedition. Let's see. Alright, so they say the fourth expedition is almost here and it's bringing some exciting changes. Oh, so excited that I am. Each expedition we run, we learn something new and look for ways to make improvements. This time around, that means shaking things up with an updated reward structure. So this fourth expedition will give an outfit, first level outfit, and prove yourself with the expedition challenge, and instead of skill points you learn blueprints to jumpstart your topside adventures, and raider tokens to keep you looking sharp every step of the way. So, first thing, the skill points are capped at 15 skill points. That means 3 expeditions. After 3 expeditions, you will have the maximum of skill points that you can have, so it will be at 91, I think. We have at this moment, we have 90 potential skill points that we can use, but we're not gonna rank our character to have all those skill points, because we were just focusing on doing expeditions on this account, so not really trying to progress it to max level. If it happened, but not playing to do it because we will reset it. The time window will open at 7. I think it's 7 of June. So we have 12 more days, maybe 13 more days to go. And the time window will open in which we will have to do damage as last season. We have to do 100k damage, and by doing 100k damage instead of 5 extra skill points, we will get 5 random rewards that will be blueprints. random blueprints in a set of them. I will go through the blueprints in a bit. We will have 5 random blueprints from a pool, a set pool of blueprints. But no more skill points. I will have to do the damage to get these rewards because I have 1 skill point shorter that I didn't get last season. So if I want to get that skill point, I do have first to complete the 100k damage, and then I think I'll have to have 300 coins to get the skill point that I'm missing. So we'll be capped at 91. This comes a bit of I cannot say as a surprise because it's more like as a disappointment, because Embark have used us, have made us accustomed to these last minute changes that they do. They come up always with something, most of the times not the very good changes. They do say it's great and exciting news, but it's not. It's a pain. And it's disappointing. Fixate, since the beginning, was saying that the skill points would be capped at around 25. So that would mean 5 expeditions earning 5 skill points on each, which would cap at 100 skill points. I thought that was not enough. I was expecting more skill points. I was expecting at least 1 year. So at least 6 expeditions gaining skill points. That means at least 30 skill points or more. I was kind of hoping that we'll just kept on gaining skill points, because I kind of wanted to have the most possible developed character in the game. But yeah, they capped this at 15, so not much. 15 skill points makes a bit of a difference, but just a little one. It's not really enough to mark some things and have, for instance, the security breach unlocked. So you do have to make choices. They haven't fixed some of the skill points you get. Some of them are completely useless, so it doesn't make almost any difference. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. 15 skill points seems too little for such a big tree that we have. It seems too little. Too little skill points to get, but that's what it is. So we're capped out now at 91 skill points. Let's see, what do they say? March. Departure window will open from 7 to 21, so 14 days. 14 days to do the damage. Catch up on missing skill points. Mystery rewards. So yeah, the rewards is the same as the points from last season. So you get one reward at 5,000 damage, a second reward at 10,000, a third reward at 30,000, a fourth reward at 50,000, and the fifth reward you get when you reach 100k total damage. So for me to get, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about the blueprints. Let me see the blueprints here. How many are them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we have 25 blueprints that we can randomly earn. 25 from, I think it's around 84 blueprints now. I think the total it's 84. So we can get 25 of them. What we got here: heavy gun parts, complex, padded stock, extended barrel 3. So we got the attachments level 3. Attachment level 3 blueprints. Weapons, we got the Venator, the Rascal, the Osprey, the Anvil, Bettina, the Woolcracker. Oh, it's a bit weird because the Woolcracker you get from doing the quests. Now you can get it from here also. The Tempest, the Volcano, the Dolabra, the Aphelion. So we got quite a few. We don't have the Bobcat. We don't have the Bobcat here. And what more we don't have? The Torrente. Torrente is also not here. The Il Toro, it's not here. The Jupiter, it's not here. And I think that's it. Oh, the Canto is not here also. So we got some weapons that we can gain the blueprint for. Augments, we can get 4 augments. The combat MK3 flanking, the tactical augment defensive, the looting safekeeper, and the survivor. So you can get the survivor from this pool. The safekeeper is the one that lets you keep a weapon on your safe pocket. And the defensive and the flanking, I don't really remember because I rarely use them, unfortunately. There's a big difference between the survivor augment and the other augments. Some of them are just stupid, that like a MK3 can only have a light shield, makes no sense. They want to make it more useful. Every MK3 should at least be able to equip a medium shield, but some of the MK3 don't let you have more than a light shield, which makes them almost unusable. So you can get also the Wolfpack blueprint, the Power Descender, and the Snapbook. The Snapbook you also can get through a quest, I think, if I'm not wrong. You also get the Snapbook blueprint from a quest, maybe not. Maybe it's just from... not sure about the Snapbook. The Woolcracker, I'm pretty sure, unless they change. Maybe they will change the reward for the Woolcracker, and you cannot get the Woolcracker from doing quests anymore. I don't know. As I said, they got us used for the changes on the mechanics, on the scheme of things. They are always trying to make it better. I don't think they are succeeding. Maybe they have each person has a different way of playing the game, so they have the bigger picture. So I guess these changes that they make are based in the totality of players. So maybe overall it's good changes, but for my case in particularly, I don't find these changes that good. Raider tokens, you get 150 Raider tokens for completing each departure objective. So if I'm understanding this correctly, that means we get 750 Raider tokens. 700. If it's 750 Raider tokens that you get for getting the five objectives, completing each departure objective. What is the stage? Are they talking about the stages, or are they talking about the points? I don't know. So we can get 150, 100, or maybe this just by completing the expedition totally. You get 150. I'm not sure. 150, it's not much. It's something, but you cannot get nothing. 150. If it was 750, that is half of an outfit. The outfits are around 1600 skill points. So that means by doing 2 expeditions in 4 months, you would be more or less able to buy a 1600 outfit if you get another 100 Raider tokens. So that would be nice, but I'm not sure if it's 750 or if it's only 150. I don't understand. It's difficult to understand what they write. Only time will tell. They are Swedish. They write things in English. And most of the times, the things they meant are not very explicit. It can lead to different interpretations. It has been like that since the beginning. They post these notes, these news, these changes, and people get confused, not really knowing how it's going to go. So we'll see. If it's 150 Raider tokens, it's shit. That means you will have to do like for 16 of 1500, that means 10 expeditions if it's the case. That means 10 expeditions, that's 20 months. It would take 20 months of doing expeditions to be able to buy an outfit. So pretty shitty and lame. So I hope it's 750 that you can get from reaching the objectives. That will be a bit more rewarding. But yeah, so that's what you get. You will get 12 extra stash space, and it says it will be maxed out at 60 with the 5th expedition. So also the stash space will be capped out at an extra 60 with the next expedition. That's the only reason that I will do. The bonus skill transfer cap at 15. Players can still catch up on missing points. Alright. Consecutive buffs are granted to raiders that continue to do the expeditions in a row. So if you fail one expedition, you lose the buff. Scrapping materials boost and repair volume increase are capped at 3 levels, meaning that if this is your first expedition in a row, the boosted values will be maintained from your third expedition but not increased. So also that I was kinda expecting, at least the repair. The repair is already at 80%. So unless it would repair 100%, they could not raise the repair bonus more. The scrapping materials is shitty, meaning that instead, if you don't do any expedition at max level, you get for a 15-minute game, you get 88 materials and 8 seeds. Doing 3 expeditions, meaning having the scrappy material boost at the 3rd level, you only get 1 extra material. So you get 9 materials and 9 seeds. If you do more than 15 minutes in a game, then you get 9 materials. 9 materials is capped, so you never get more than 9 materials, except if you feed Scrappy. But if you don't feed Scrappy, you get 9 materials top, and then if you do more than 15 minutes instead of 9 seeds, you get 15 seeds. That's the only advantage of doing the 3 expeditions is 1 extra material and 1 extra seed for 15-minute games, 15-minute topside. You just get 1 extra of each. If you do 2 expeditions, you don't get more than doing just 1. It's the same thing. Doing 2 expeditions, you get the same scrappy materials that you get by doing 1 expedition. Only at the 3rd expedition, you'll get 1 more. So that's pretty shitty. It's nice to have an extra material but not really a game changer. You need to do 2 expeditions in a row in order to increase the buffs, which means if this is your 3rd expedition in a row, you will get all 3 levels of the consecutive buffs. If you missed 1 expedition window apart from the first one, you should have the 2nd level of the consecutive buffs. So yeah. So that means if you decide not to do 1 expedition, you lose the skill points, and then you will have to do 3 expeditions in a row to be at max level again on the repair. The repair is good. I don't really remember how it is on the first expedition. I think it's 60, yeah. So if you do 1 expedition, you will repair. If you don't have any expedition done, you repair 50%. Each repair repairs 50% of the weapon or the augment or the tool, the snap hook or the descender, for instance, or the flute or the guitar. It will repair 50% of that. If you have 1 expedition, it repairs 60%, 2 70, and 3, the max level, repairs 80%. That one is nice. It means that you have to do less repairs. So meaning that you pay less, spend less materials. The repair, I like it. The scrappy materials boost, I think they could do better. At least one extra material for each level would be acceptable. Having to have the 3 levels to just gain 1 doesn't seem very good. So I think at level 2 you should get 9 materials and 9 seeds, and at level 3 you should get 10, for instance. 10 materials and 10 of each materials and 10 seeds. That would be much better, but they don't have it like that, so it kind of sucks. Meaning that if you do the Hermos Vault, this new mechanic that they came up with, that lets you have 5 vault slots if you pay the price. If you unlock the 5 vault slots, you can take with you 5 items, whatever items you desire. I think most of the people are taking blueprints. So if you decide to take blueprints with you, you can also decide to take ducks, for instance, or something to give you money at the start, so you can straight away upgrade your stash level. For instance, is something that I find more useful to have money at the beginning than to really have blueprints, because most of the blueprints that you decide to carry are only unlocked at level 3 of the benches, like the wolf pack, the survivor blueprint. 2 of the, I think most of the people will take with them if they done this. But having that at the beginning of the game doesn't make much of a difference. It just makes a difference after you ranked up your benches. that you can produce them. So for me, and the way that I play, I kinda prefer to have like 200 or 300,000 coins at the beginning of the game, so that I can rank up my stash quickly to a higher level, which makes the raids more easier, and also because you need the stash space to gather the materials for the benches. The game doesn't let you submit the items needed to upgrade the benches unless you have all for each stage. So that means that sometimes you have almost everything for level 2 and for level 3, and you're still at level 1. So if you don't have much stash space, then you will be struggling because you have the items just sitting there waiting for the opportunity to be completed, and then you can submit them. So having stash space at the beginning, at least for the way that I play, that I keep everything that I find. Some people just don't care. They sell everything that they get, and they only keep what they immediately need. It's another way of playing, maybe less stressful than mine, because I am always losing a lot of time managing the inventory, deciding what to keep and what not to keep. While as if you just focus on keeping the things that you immediately need, you don't have to struggle with the stash space. So it depends on the way you play the game. I do prefer to keep everything that I find that I think I'm gonna need, or that I know that I'm gonna need. I'll keep it, which means that I run out of stash space pretty quickly. So yeah, having some money to upgrade the stash might be a good thing. So if you take like a stack of ducks, which are very difficult to get, a stack of ducks is 105, stack of familiar ducks is 105k. So 3 stacks can get you 315k at the beginning of the game. We do have 3 stacks of ducks. So if I was using the expedition vaults, maybe I would take the ducks instead of 3 blueprints. I would take the ducks probably. Just because I like to get my stash upgraded as soon as I can. But yeah, most people will take blueprints. Anyway, I'm not using this method. It's too much for me. It involves killing a lot of arc to upgrade, to buy these vaults. I think the first is 200. I don't know if it's 200 for each slot, or if the price increases. I'm not sure, and to be honest, I don't really care about this thermal vault mechanic. I do have secondary accounts that I can keep whatever I want to take for the next expedition. So unless they make that impossible to do, this Hermal Vault has no use for me, besides saving me the risk of making the trade. Also, I do use the marketplace, the Metaforge marketplace, to trade. So normally I get blueprints with seeds. I buy blueprints with seeds. So that means that I also can get blueprints easily. So taking them on a vault probably won't be my choice. Makes this kind of a bit pointless, this mechanic. So that's it. Summing it up, third expedition caps the skill points. You don't get more skill points after the third expedition, and the stash base, it's capped at 60 on the fifth expedition. So you will need 5 expeditions to get the max stash level, which for me will be a good reason to do the expedition, because I had already decided that I would do all the expeditions until I get maxed out. I'm pretty sure they probably in the next expedition or the expedition after that, they will change it again, because I will have no more reason to do the expedition after the fifth. As I said, I don't really care about getting blueprints after the bonus points. It's nice to have, but it's not a very game changer. It's not a game changing. The buffs that you get, as I say, the Scrappy only gives you 1 extra material and 1 extra seed per raid. So that means almost nothing in 10 raids. In 10 raids, you have gained 10 extra materials and 10 extra seeds than the other people. In one raid, you can get much more than 10 seeds or much more than the material that you need. So it's not game changer. The repair, I will miss it. I do like the repair. So in here, Scrappy, as you see, it says 80%, so it's capped at 80%. Extra materials, which translate to 1 extra seed in a game of 15 minutes, translates to 1 seed at the maximum. The repair is good. Like, you have 30% repair plus 30% repair, so on top of the 50 you get 30. That means it will repair 80% of the maximum that the weapon can have. So that's a good one, but I don't think it's worth it to do the expeditions. So that means if you have the Ermal Vault, if you go here to the Nomadic Invoice,
I am here with you now.
and you buy
A battle denied.
the
It's a battle won.
Expedition Vault slot, you will have these 5 vault slots that you can put anything. You can put a weapon, you can put a wolf pack, mines, whatever you desire. I think it stacks, so like you can put industrial batteries, you can put whatever you want there. 5 slots if you buy them. As said, the familiar redux would be probably something that I would put there. I do have this 315 to help me boost my stash on for the next expedition. The reason for having this is that people have duplicated. There was a time that you could duplicate things that you had on your throwing, on your quick use, and people were duping mainly this familiar deck because it's the most expensive. So they were duping. They are still around. People still use them on the market. So they are not very hard to get. If you find someone that has a lot of them, sometimes they almost give them away. The other possibility is to use this. This is only 30k, but it's also a good deal. The last mixtape, 30k. Yeah. So yeah, it's not something that I will unlock, as you've seen. It costs a lot. It's 200 for one stash space. So I'm not thinking on doing it. After the 5th expedition, I might come here and buy the stash expansions. So I think it's 200 for the first 12 stash slots, and then 400 for the second 12 stash slots. So 600,000 of this type of materials, these arc parts. 600 will get you an extra 24 stash space. At this moment we have 316. So if you don't have any expedition, you will have 280 maximum, and for each expedition you get 12 extra stash slots. 12, it's just 3 lines. It's not much, it's just this extra 3 lines of stash space. You fill that so quickly that it almost feels not having any space at all. But yeah, so we have 36, 316. We have 36 extra stash place, which is a bit more. So that's like this, and this. So all of this is extra stash space. That you get by doing 3 expeditions. So you will get 12 more at the 4th expedition, the expedition that I'm on, you will get 12 more stash spaces by doing this expedition. And you will get another 12 at the 5th expedition. So 60 stash place, 66 stash. So that means I will do the 5 expeditions, and after that, if they don't change nothing, if the only thing that they will reward you with is blueprints and raider tokens, I don't really care about raider tokens. I much prefer. I much prefer to pay 20 euros for the game that I have fun. I'll pay 20 euros and I'll get 2400 raider tokens if I need. I much rather prefer to pay the 20 euros if there's some skin that I really want or some cosmetic that I really desire. I will not have much problem on spending 20 euros on this game. The game was cheap compared to other games that are coming out. 100 euros for Modern Warfare 4, 100 euros for GTA 6, and I pay 60 euros for this one because I had the deluxe edition. I paid 60 euros for it, so I don't mind paying an extra 20 euros if there's really an outfit that I want and that I don't have the raider tokens. At this moment I have 3,900. I have here 3,900, so I can buy at least 1,600 outfits, so I can buy 2 more outfits with the raider tokens that I got. So the raider tokens for me, especially if it's only 150. If it's 750, well, that might be a bit tempting. 750 might be tempting, but if it is only 150 that you get, for each expedition, that's almost nothing. It doesn't make any difference. You will end up to have to buy raider tokens anyway. If you need to buy an outfit or something. So yeah, basically that's the changes that we got for the expeditions. Temporary buffs, 15% XP boost. Also, it doesn't make much of a difference. I have 50% XP boost and I'm at level 49 at the end of the season. And I play almost every day. Well, I haven't been playing on this account, to be honest. But from the previous seasons, I played almost every day, like at least 3 hours per day. And I didn't reach level 75. Maybe because the way that I play, I avoid killing arc, I don't like looting too much, I avoid PvP, so I just like to go, do whatever I want to do, sometimes spectate some people playing, just chilling in the game, having fun. So yeah, so I'm at level 49. I'm guessing that since I will go do the 100k damage so that I can get my catch-up reward, my skill point. I will do the damage, the 100k damage. So I'm thinking I might reach level 60, 65 tops. I don't believe that I will reach level 75. It was not a goal of me to reach level 75. Also, that means that if you reach level 75 after 1 month and a half, that means that you are only using the extra skill points that you got for 15 days or something. So like that, those extra skill points are only useful if you have your account maxed out, if you are at level 75. Which for a player like me, that I don't think that I'm casual, playing 3 hours a day every day, I don't think it's a casual player. Casual player might play 3, 2, 3, 4 days a week, couple of hours. That's a casual player. Playing every day, I don't think you're a casual player. And me playing every day, even with those 15% XP boost, I'm still at level 49. So that XP boost doesn't make much of a difference also. The only thing that I will miss is the repair, as I said, but you just have to deal with it instead of repairing extra 30%, which means instead of repairing it every 3 times, for instance, you will have to repair it every 2 times. That's basically the difference. It's repairing every 2 times or repairing every 3 times that you use it, depending on your game style. Most of the time, if you are a player that shoots a lot, that uses the items a lot, you will have to repair it every time. no matter if you have the 30% boost or not, the 30% repair boost, you'll end up repairing every raid. So it will not make it also almost no difference if you have to repair it every time. So yeah, that's it for the changes on the expedition. As I said, I was hoping that I could do at least 1 year, so 6 expeditions, gaining skill points. That would mean like having 107 total skill points, which, to be honest, is not that much. The 3 is this. We have 49 plus 14 plus 15. So 49 plus 15, it's 64. 64 skill points we have at this moment. So 23, 22, 46, 46, 56, 65. 65 skill points we have here. I would much rather have enough points to have the security breach, to have the minesweeper, these 2, and maybe Having this one also would be nice, back on your feet. Some of these things would be much useful at the beginning of the game, some of these skill points. Because when you reach level 75, to be honest, this almost makes no difference unless you are struggling with materials. Unless you are struggling with materials because you are a heavy PvPer or you are always getting killed. This doesn't make much of a difference because by the time you reach here, you already have good deals that you can use. This would be much more useful at the beginning when you don't have enough heals and all of that. That even having an extra bandage makes a difference. So, like going with free kit, having this is a good thing to have. But at this point, when you reach it, it's a bit useless having it here. This should be something that would be here, for instance. If it was here at level 1. This used to wait. Wearing a shield doesn't slow you down as much. The medium slows you 5%, and the heavy slows you 15%. So I much rather have this perk, this advantage here when you might decide, when you have enough resources to decide to use a heavy shield, for instance. Medium shield, you just start using medium shield when you are a bit more advanced on the game. And even the medium shield, as I said, is just 5% less speed. So I don't know, maybe this 5 skill points that you put in here saves you 2%, 2 or 3%, I don't know how much. Because they don't say. They just say slow you down as much. But at most, it would mean 15%. So it's kind of a waste having these skill points here. It's a bit of a waste. I would much rather have this one at the beginning when it makes a difference. So yeah, 91 skill points doesn't seem enough. It's not for sure enough to rank up these top ones. To have these top ones, you will have to decide for one of them. I guess that's one thing they want. They want you to commit to a playstyle, and if you're not happy with that playstyle, you can always go here, pay, and redo your train. 64. Oh, it's 64. I was saying 65. But yeah, you can always reset this and redo your skill tree as you wish. If you go, for instance, where I've seen people use it, is people that do trials. Sometimes having like this one, you deal more melee damage to drones. For instance, melee abilities cost less stamina. Sometimes when there's a trial that involves using melee to do damage, if you are like some people that I know, like Juicy G Money, they redo the tree and they put the skill points on these ones, and then they will change it for some other, if it's like looting or something that they need to do, they will change the skill points based on that. So yeah. So it's always something that we can change depending on what you are trying. Like if I decide that I need to loot and get, for instance, wolf packs and all of that, I might go and put some points here on security breach. But I'm not really fond of changing skill points every time, so I've never resetted my skill points. I think I'll build my skill tree. I also don't do trials at that competitive level, trying to get Cantina, so I don't really change my skill tree based on trials. But yeah, there's that possibility if you want. I would much rather have more skill points and have a better skill tree than just having this 15 extra. As I said, it makes no difference, 15 extra, like 5 on this, it's a complete waste. You make less noise when breaching. This only affects, like, maybe the arc, they don't hear you as further away. But even so, it depends if you are breaching a probe. For instance, the probe will make noise nonetheless, even if you're making less noise when breaching. The probe will make noise. So yeah. So this skill tree, I think that probably in October they will change it. I'm pretty sure. On October they will change the skill tree, and then it might be a good reason to do the expedition. So for now I'm planning on do the 5 expeditions, this one plus the next season expedition. I will do it also, or at least I'm planning on doing it. And that means, so it's June, July, so July, August, September, and then the update in October. So I'll probably end up making the 6th expedition, because I'm pretty sure they will come up with something more tempting than what they have at this moment. If not, I will stop doing the expeditions. I just maxed out the account and I will play whenever I feel like it. With the account maxed out. Because as I said, for now, I'm not even using those extra skill points because I'm not ranking enough to use the extra skill points. Alright, so that's it for the expeditions. 1 hour. I think I'm gonna make a quick coffee, make a coffee break, and then we are going to check the trails. I haven't done trails on this one yet, so we will go check that. Yeah. Coffee break. Angus. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. With a nice cup of coffee. Mhm. Making a cigarette.
Reminder, literacy still unknown, while reading posters counts, ability does not.
Oh, good snipes this year. Alright. So look at all my ducks and some shoes. Where is my accordion? My accordion now is not there. God damn it. I wish you could decide which elements you want to decorate your room with. It's being random. It's a bit stupid. So trials. Oh, we did 242. Oh yeah, because I went to see. I want to see how much was a wasp to see if it was worth it to take. If it was worth to take the snitch scanners, and it's not, at least for doing 3 stars. Doing 3 stars, it will mean taking 13 snitch scanners. So that 4 stacks of snitch scanners plus 1 just to do 3000 points. It's too much of an hassle. It only makes a difference if you are going for the high scores, for Cantina Legend scores. So taking snitch, I've seen people going in trios, each one taking 9 stacks. And then they can make an extra 12, 13k to top, to add to the damage they already do. Some people are doing on close scrutiny. Others are doing on hidden bunker. People seem to have more success on the hidden bunker. But I did saw Juicy G earlier on trying hidden bunker, and it didn't went very well. He made better than he did on close scrutiny, but just 3000 more. There's a guy that I've seen that made 65, sincere sarcasm, made 65k on this one, but Juicy G, it's at 48k, so there's still a lot of room to improve, for sure. So our goal is to be at Daredevil 1 by the end of the season. If we are higher, the better, but the goal is Daredevil 1. Let me see. If I want to keep Daredevil 3, I will have to have maybe at least 10,000. Yeah. Maybe at least 10,000, which seems a bit too much for me. And this is still what I've seen from last week. There are some people that save the weekend for doing the trials. So pretty sure this will change on the next 2 days. But yeah, at least 10,000 points if I want to keep. If I want to go to hot shot, maybe 20k. Yeah, 20k. 20k might guarantee moving up to hot shot. 20k might guarantee. But that's much more than I'm willing to do. What I'm planning to do, maybe can do a bit more on the pops, but this one, from what I've seen, there are people that made 12k on this one. But you have to be lucky that a glitch happens. Sometimes it happens a glitch. I think the most you can get on this is 7 or 8k. 7 or 8 supply drops on a game. I think what people are using is Bird City on Buried City. So you can get 7 or 8 supply drops if you have a good RNG. It's random, sometimes they spawn, other times they don't. But the most it seems to spawn is 8. And then you have to be lucky that it might happen that the supply drops, they have sometimes a glitch that lets you call it 2 times, and sometimes it even lets you call 3. So to get 12k or more than 8k, you will have to have a couple of these supply drops to glitch and let you call it 2 or 3 times. Call 2 or 3 on the same supply drop. I think it's a glitch. It has never happened to me, at least that I remember. I don't remember being able to call it more than one time. I thought maybe it's a glitch that only worked to PC players. But yesterday I saw Juicy G doing, and he got one. He was able to call one of the supply drops 2 times. But he only got that 1 time, I think. No, he got that 2 times. So he got 10k. 2 of the 8 supply drops, he was able to call it 2 times, so extra 2. And it's 1000 for each supply drop that you search. This I've seen people doing around 18k, 17, 18k, more or less on these ones. On Electromagnetic Storm. But what I'm aiming is to get maybe 3, if I'm lucky, 4k on this. Same with this. 3 or 4k on this one. That means at most if I get 8k here, then I will need to do maybe 4 on this. That will give me 12k. 12k. It might guarantee, 12k might guarantee staying at Daredevil 3. Maybe I can go weird to the damage flying arc. I was thinking it's not a trial that I'll enjoy. As I said, I avoid doing damage to arc. But maybe taking the sniper, the Osprey, as I thought, as the other guy the other day that attacked me. I was sniped by a guy a couple of times with the Osprey. That made me think that maybe it's a good idea to go weird with the Osprey, go into some place that I have a view, and just use the Osprey to do the damage. It might work at a distance, not having to fight the arc very close, maybe I'll be able to do it. I don't know if it's going to work out. But I might try it to see if we can do at least 3 or 4K on this one. Probably, now that I'm thinking, probably it will not work. It's too many shots to kill. Maybe I think at least 2 or 3 shots to kill a wasp with the Osprey, and it takes so long to reload. So probably not a good idea, but I might try it anyway, as I much rather do it in a shield way than being on the middle of the arc and dodging and rolling and shooting and dodging and rolling. Not much into it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. The straight pops, I think we can aim for around 4K. Problem is, when I get 3 stars, I just start thinking, oh, I have to leave. I don't want to lose this score, and this is on Stella Montis. Best place to do this trial is Stella Montis, which I've been getting people shooting at me, even being on friendly lobbies. I've been getting shoot every game I was playing with Luzobusaku. And I was getting shot. I was getting shot on every raid by unfriendly people. One of the times they even killed me. So Stella Montis, especially at this time. At this time there are less people playing it. It's already 4:36 in the morning in here. It will most likely put me with unfriendlies, which will make this trial much stressful to do, much more stressful to do. But yeah. So I don't know if I should do something. Damage Leapers, I'm not gonna do this. I do have a quest that involves killing a leaper.
Think carefully about what you're bringing up with you.
But I'm planning on doing this only when the time window opens. So it would be nice to achieve hotshot. It would be nice to... I've never been hotshot. So it would be nice if I get like maybe, I think 25k might be enough to guarantee going to hotshot. Not sure. We will have to see these next 2 days. So, and it's not that hard. It's just something that I cannot be bothered with, like doing a lot of damage. 25k, that would mean doing 5k on each. 5k on this one, 5k on this, 5k on this, 5k on this, and 5k on this. And I would be hotshot but that seems too much of an hassle. I much rather do this. If this was already during this time window, if it was already, it's only in 10 days. If this trial was already after these 10 days, I would do it, but it seems the trials will be finished before the window opens. So when the window opens, we will have another season of trials. It will have another season of trials when the time window opens. So for me, doesn't make much sense to. It doesn't make much sense to go do damage. That's why I'm not planning on doing this one. I think I'll just stay on Daredevil 3. I don't have that big of an ambition to be hotshot. And this week, also these last 2 weeks, are much more competitive. Because if you want to be Cantina, which a lot of people aim for, even if it's impossible for them to achieve that, they will for sure do their best these 2 weeks. Because if you want to be Cantina by the end of the season, you will have to be hotshot next. You have to be hotshot next week. That means if I try to be hotshot now, it will be much harder than if it's like on the first 3 weeks or something like that. It will be easier to get into hotshot. At that time, finishing hotshot, it would mean that I would have to, as I said, do at least 25k probably. Maybe more. At least 25k this week, and the next week I would have to be struggling with a lot of guys that want to keep hotshot. I would have to be just doing, I don't even know what the trials will be for next week, but I know that at least 2 of them will involve doing damage of some sort to the arc. At least that's what they have made us used to. There's always 2 or 3 trials that involves doing damage. And man, I don't really feel like going through that. So probably I'll just take the W for my goal. That was to end at Daredevil 1. That is guaranteed. Even if I fall, even if I get demoted, this week, I'll be Daredevil 2 next week. And if I get demoted again, I will end up at Daredevil 1. Which was the goal to start with. We just got a bit carried away. I thought I could have been hotshot this week. If I made a bit of an effort, I could have been. But yeah, I'm not up to it. I'm not up to go weird and be stressing. Fighting the arc and doing damage and being ratted and losing my gear. And then when the time window opens, keeping on doing damage, I already will have to do a lot of fighting with the arc to get the rewards and to get my extra skill point back. The skill point that I missed from the previous expedition, so I don't really want to do it now. I might try to keep Daredevil 3 instead of finishing on Daredevil 1. Finishing on Daredevil 3, we will get, besides the step dancing mode, which is what I want, we will get the Bruiser backpack that I already have, and the conch shell backpack charm. The conch shell backpack charm, which I think it might be a nice cosmetic. Let's see. If we finish shot, we will get the green blind spot color. I don't even know what is it. It's this one. It's this one, the green. You get that shot, you get this one. Doesn't look bad, but I don't think that I will use this. So, really, onto it. The shell. This one. Yeah, it's kind of nice. That I might use if I get it. I do like this type of shells that you can put your ear on it and it seems like you are listening to the sea. The sound that it makes. It sounds like the sea. It resonates. I don't know. Daredevil 3. To get that shell. I don't know. If I wanted that much. Baby chic pendant. With the underpants. Cabas. Damn, I don't know. I don't know. Origami. Pink rabbit. I like this one. Alright. So, do I wanna do anything? Oh, we have Bird City. 8 minutes. Let's go there and see if we can do 4,000 on the thingies. On the supply drops. One thing that Juicy said, and I agree with him, is that taking a pair of binoculars might be a good thing. I cannot put them there. Limit. Let's take a pair of binoculars. So I have
Back already? Something urgent?
that's Banachki.
Try not to lose.
Alright. I think that I'll need this. This. I don't have any. Oh, I don't have any. And I don't have much of this also. Don't have much of this. Okay, let's go. Let's sit there. Also, I do think that crossplay of you get more unfriendly people. People are more into PvP on PlayStation. You get less people that you can join that are friendly. So the possibility of being ratted here, it's big. I did play, I think it was last stream. I did get ratted at the extraction by a guy. I don't know if he was there or if he arrived there, but he went straight to shoot me. Then I managed to escape. I was outside healing myself, and he came out, and I had the perfect opportunity to kill him, and I didn't manage to kill him. And so, kinda sucked. Dang. So raid already started. That means people already claim it, and with this thing I don't have any visibility. What time is it? 4 minutes. I don't have time to restart. This is cooked. Oh, we got one over there. This is cooked. I don't know, that's not cooked. See if we can get two from this one. Ah, just one.
And now we see the flare. You got the drop in just a bit.
Holy crap. Where is my flag? Okay. Dang, right in the middle of all those things. Shit. Come on, man. Kill the arc. Rocketeer, Reapers. Fuck's sake.
Up there. Look there. A wasp by the sinkhole metro entrance.
Hey! Okay. Hello there.
So, okay. Let's go see if we find 3 more. Oh shit. Oh, fuck's sake, man. I hate fighting her. Alright. Where is the last extract? 10 minutes over there. See if I can find some more. Oh. Crap. Oh, there was one there. Was that the one that I called?
Hey!
Yeah. Shit. Might as well kill this, but I don't have time to waste. Shit. Oh my god. Ah. I wanted to look around, but I don't know how many spawned.
An Ark orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Sometimes there's one here on the bridge. Don't see it. Dang, also with this visibility, it sucks. Oh, there's one over there. How do I go there? Yeah, nobody was doing this. Nobody was doing this trial, which sucks also.
Okay, Raider.
I get another one.
Let's see. All right. Yeah, I see the plan now. We'll send the supply drop as soon as we have your location. Keep an eye out.
2 minutes for this. The other is down there. Also have HP. Oh, there was one here. Somebody call it. So it might have a... Dang. If these bombardiers now attack me. Alright. So 2. What the fuck? So if they call that one over there, there must be... Let's see. There must be one around here somewhere.
All Raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
There should be one here around somewhere. Oh, it's there. No, it's not. Yeah. Where did it land? Oh, it landed there. Nice. Alright. At least we got 3 stars. Let's see if there's another one here. Oh, there was another one here. Where did it land? Where did it land? Oh, it landed here.
Go to that supply drop.
It's on top. Dang, it's on top. How do I get on top of that? I needed to have a snap hook. Yeah. Need the snap hook. Oh, I need this. Well, I have to leave. If I had a snap hook, I could have forged.
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window is closing.
Can't go up there.
Let's head home at the collapsed store hatch.
Rucksack. Snap hook or a zipline would have made the difference. Alright, 3,000. Would have made 40 if I had a snap hook or a zip. Or rather than red light. 5 smoke. You can see if it's more than 15 minutes at most, you get 9 materials and 15 seeds. That's the most you can get from Scrappy without feeding him. That's the most that you get. It's 9 materials and 50 seeds. So 3,000 even so. We'll demote in here. We need to get 10,000 at least. It's stress. I don't have fun doing this. Running around. Then I don't pay attention to the arc. And I have to fight the arc. I don't really enjoy it. I don't really enjoy it. So I think I'll make an effort to. Maybe we can try to do better at this if I get early drop, early raid, and if there's more people doing this, I might get lucky. This one also we need a EMS. I also do 3,000, so maybe do 4,000 on this. 3 will get me 10,000. And I'll be done with it, to be honest. To be honest. I don't know if I need the wheels. I might sensors. Well. Only one. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh well. Like, so yeah. I did stress, I didn't have fun. I think I'm gonna make another coffee. Let me see. There's somebody streaming. How juicy is on? I much rather watch people play and doing the trials than me doing them. I stress a lot. I stress a lot. I don't have fun. I don't have fun doing it. So, what do we have? We have close scrutiny. I want to go shoot some mark at the distance. Electromagnetic storm on Blue Gate. Salamantis we can do. The pops on day raids. Arc operation. I don't know. what to do. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Daredevil 3 only give us the seashell. Do I want that seashell? I like it, but is it enough for me to stress about it? I don't know. Know if it's enough for me to stress about it. Think I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Some noodles that I've got there. Get some noodles. And watch Juicy G. That's what I'm gonna do. We have 2 days to do the trials. So maybe tomorrow I'll be a bit more mentalized, and also probably more people would have done the trials, so we can have a better standing of what we need to do. Probably I'll do it on Sunday, maybe not tomorrow. I might do it on Sunday. Because by Sunday we can have a clearer picture of how much we need if we want to rank up to Hotshot, or if we want to stay on Daredevil, or if we just take the W for Daredevil 1 and let us demote. Even if I had got 4,000, I would be on the demoted side. We need at least 7,000 to not be demoted. So yeah, I'll check it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'm not feeling it. I don't want to stress. Doing this. Stressing if somebody's going to shoot me. Stressing with the arc. Going around with no visibility, trying to find. Well, we found Forge. If I had the snap hook, I could have gotten that one. So maybe it's something that I should take if I want to repeat that thing. I might take a snap hook to be quicker. Many snap hooks do we have? We have two. Have two snap hooks. So yeah. Do I want to do trials? I don't even feel like doing do trials, do fits. To buy another. To buy another hatch key. I think I might do that offline. Now I'm kinda hungry. I think I'm going to grab something to eat. Then I might come here and the 100 and to do the 5 feet maybe. Might do the 5 feet so I can buy another hatch key. Might do that. But yeah, that's it for me for now. So you've seen the changes on the expedition. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'm just hoping that they will make some better changes next season, and also maybe on October the game will get a fresh loaf of air, and it will be more playable. Alright, thank you so much for watching, supporting, I do appreciate. I'm not raiding GCG, but I'm going to watch him. So I hope to catch you all on the next one, probably tomorrow or Sunday, depending. I might come here and see how it is, the scores, and if I feel like it, I will stream it. So have a rest of an awesome weekend, enjoy it, make the best you can for it. Oh, we didn't talk, there was a earthquake on Venezuela. A lot of people dying, including some Portuguese people also in Venezuela. It's crazy. War is even crazier, but these things in nature, man, these things we cannot avoid. At least with the technology that we have so far, we cannot avoid it. But yeah, here's a word of strength and hope to the Venezuelan people. That was tragic. Alright, anyway, enjoy while it lasts, because it might end all of a sudden. Bye!